Alright, so this is kind of going to be a little bit of like a sequel to the video that I made yesterday about should WWE cancel Night of Champions and relocate it to Saudi Arabia, or relocate it from Saudi Arabia. Obviously, this Saturday and also this coming Friday, WWE is set to go to Saudi Arabia for SmackDown and Night of Champions. Where we're going to see like matches like CM Punk versus John Cena, the finals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments and everything like that. But obviously over the past few days, we have had a little bit of outside of wrestling issues in the world that we know of right now, with the United States sending bombs over to Iran after the whole conflict of the Middle East that has been going on. And now there are a lot of developments that could and should lead to WWE canceling Night of Champions. Hopefully we get some updates soon, and hopefully WWE seriously reconsiders moving the location or canceling Night of Champions altogether. So, apparently there have been updates going around that there are some U.S. jets scrambling over Saudi Arabia. And this is a very, very bad update. Apparently also, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar have announced a complete suspension of all civilian flights through their airspace until further notice, obviously because of the U.S. jets occupying it. ITR Wrestling says WWE Night of Champions could be canceled imminently. However, TKO has put out a list an hour ago saying it's International Fight Week, an action-packed lineup capped off with Night of Champions in Riyadh and UFC 317 live from Las Vegas. Still listing SmackDown this Friday, June 27th in Riyadh, and Night of Champions Saturday, June 28th in Riyadh as well. Obviously, this is not a very good plan for WWE. It seems like as of the moment, they are still trying to go to Saudi Arabia. But if you ask me, especially with these recent updates, they need to. This isn't just a, oh, maybe everything's going to be fine. This is a, no, we could be fucked. You know what I mean? And I've posted on Twitter a couple of minutes ago, I said, if I was working WWE and if I was booked for Night of Champions, or if I was a production crew member, I'd downright refuse to work the show. Like what Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, John Cena, and Roman Reigns did back in the day. Because these are lives in danger. For what? For TKO and WWE to make all this money, and then they go on the press conference and say, oh, we made so much money. Yeah, it's a shame about what's going on in the world right now. But, you know, we had a commitment. We had to do it. No, fuck that. These are lives in danger. People with fucking families. And if they don't move Night of Champions, that just sets a horrible precedent for the reputation of TKO and WWE as a whole. It does. TKO needs to stop thinking with their shitty fucking money-hungry brains for 1 second and think about the risks that are going to happen. They need to think about it. Again, I'm not one to talk about politics and talk about this US-Iran shit, whatever, but this is getting out of hand, and WWE just needs to cancel the show. Relocate it. Postpone it to a week later. Put it in like Chicago or Memphis or fucking Orlando or Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Put it somewhere. You love going to Las Vegas. Fiend. Like, just do that. Do that. Go fucking anywhere but Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Like, if this U.S. jets occupying Saudi Arabia and scattering all over Saudi Arabia and shit like that, it's not an indication of, oh, fuck, we need to get the hell out of there. We might need to fire some people over in fucking TKO and WWE. We might have to. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, do you guys not have brains? Of course not, because, oh, money, money, dollar, dollar. I don't understand this fucking company. They need to cancel it. They need to cancel it now. Now. And I know people are going to go on here calling me a fucking mark. Oh, my God. Oh, why are you being so worked up over this? These are lives in danger, you stupid fucks. TKO, WWE, everyone like that, cancel the fucking show. Because if you don't, then we just know how greedy y'all motherfuckers are. And TKO and WWE should support. They should get no more support if they go and do this fucking show. None. I don't give a fuck what partnerships, what contract disputes, what fucking business things, whatever. You know, I don't give a fuck about any of that because these are lives in danger. I feel like a fucking broken record talking about this. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's my thoughts on this matter. Like, go to Chicago. Punk is in a title match. You put Cena there. The arena's going to sell out. The crowd, the card is very, very fucking decent. The card's very good. I'm sure it will sell out in Chicago, or it will definitely sell out in Las Vegas. That's why you're going again for WrestleMania. Who gives a fuck? And even if that means, hey, maybe in a couple of months you might have to relocate the Royal Rumble too, so be it, because what's going on right now is way too much of a risk to go over there. Because again, what if something happens before, during, or after the show, and the wrestlers are trapped, or the wrestlers get caught in the crossfire? Not even just the wrestlers, the production crew, the fans, everything like that. Like, you guys just don't think. You guys just don't think. You're not only putting your own lives in danger, but countless other lives in danger. Also, the wrestlers just need to just refuse to work the show. They do. They need to stand up for themselves. I get it, you know, Saudi money. There's so many. You get so much Saudi money for working these shows. That's why motherfuckers like Goldberg, The Undertaker, and so many people back in the day just stepped out of retirement 50,000 times to go over there. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on the situation? Leave your thoughts down in the comments down below. I am just so fucking worried for what's going on right now. Again, I know I'm Canadian. Technically, not my war, not my problem, but you know, these are other people's problems, and it's fucking insane. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy, Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good people. Stay safe out there. And peace.